Today we're reading DreamWorks Storytellers Collection Merry Christmas Tales.
And we're watching Shrek. We're doing the Shrek tale. I can't believe.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stories in this book. Christmas in the Swamp. Is there anything more festive than that? I've got a sack of broken candy canes, stinky swamp juice, and lizard balloons. The family's gonna love them. Shrek. Oh no. Can you see it? It's kind of glary.
But
Baby, maybe shut off the ring light. Let's see. Oh, it's still the sun outside. Okay.
But it's got darker, so.
One fine summer day, Shrek finally got his babies down for a nap after watching them play for hours in the mud. Everything was perfect until Donkey showed up. Only 159 days left till Christmas, Donkey sang out, so you better be good. Shrek glared at him. You better be scared, he said. I don't care about Christmas. Yet, even as summer turned to fall, Donkey kept reminding Shrek that Christmas was coming. "157 days later, Donkey was still pestering Shrek about Christmas. He was horrified to learn that Shrek wasn't even prepared. You mean you haven't trimmed your stockings, hung your chestnuts, roasted the tree, or sent homemade Christmas cards with your face on them? Get it through your thick head, Shrek said. No one here gives a hoot about
Christmas.
Just then, Fiona wandered by with the babies. Your first snow, she cooed happily. And just in time for Christmas. Shrek was surprised to see them all so excited. He didn't know the first thing about Christmas, but if it was important to Fiona, it was important to him too. All the babies in the tree. That night, he sneaked off to the village bookstore. Luckily, the store had just the book Shrek needed to show him how to have a perfect Christmas. He just hoped he could pull it off.
Can you look?
Christmas for village idiots. Now with bigger, etchings?
Yeah.
That's what it says. Shrek got up early the next morning to decorate the swamp. He didn't have most of the stuff shown in his book, so he had to get creative. It's beautiful, Fiona said when she saw Shrek's decorations. It's horrible. Donkey had just arrived on the scene. Don't worry, Princess, he told Fiona. Shrek's going to want my help. Actually, Fiona said, Shrek really wants a nice family Christmas. Shrek decorated the whole house. The family set out to gather more decorations. This is going to be the best Christmas ever, Fiona said cheerfully. And we're going to do it together. Now get up and come on. They set off into the woods, pulling the babies on a sled. It turned out Fiona could get creative, too. She showed Shrek how to belch on snakes to make them look like candy canes. The babies even helped the blowing up lizard balloons. Soon they had found plenty of decorations. Finally, the house looked almost like the pictures in Shrek's book.
I'm sorry, that's our dog. My dad. This guy here. So my dad here.
It's perfect, Shrek said with relief as he and his family relaxed in front of the fire. And now it's story time. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house the door bust open. "Merry Christmas, Shrek!" Donkey cried. He rushed in, followed by all the fairy tale friends. "Feliz Navidad!" Puss in Boots shouted, doing a Christmas jig. "Nice to see you, Fiona," one of the three little pigs added. Greetings filled the house as more and more friends swarmed in. The gingerbread man, the three blind mice. See them all?
Wait, where's the Snake Candy Canes?
I don't know. That would have been this. I don't see anything. What a nice surprise, Fiona exclaimed. "Oh yeah," Shrek grumbled. He couldn't believe it. His perfect family Christmas had just turned into a crazy, crowded party. Shrek tried to sneak away to tell his babies their Christmas story, but Donkey overheard. "Are you telling the night before Christmas?" he shouted. "I tell it better than anybody. Gather around, everybody." Donkey recited a wild version about a big Christmas parade and a 50-foot Santa made of waffles.
Wait,
Gingy, right here. Gingy interrupted, looking upset. "Where I come from, Christmas is a nightmare," he cried. He told a scary story about a giant hungry Santa. Does Santa eats gingerbread man? Is he scared? Shrek had had enough. This was not how he planned his perfect family Christmas. "Out!" he yelled. "I want everybody out of my house right now." Donkey was thrown out the window and landed with a splat. The rest of the fairy tale friends hurried out behind him. "Nice way to treat your guests on Christmas, Ebenezer Shrek," Donkey huffed. "If you think I'm going to give you a present now, you're sadly mistaken." Finally, Shrek was happy, but Fiona wasn't. She rushed out the door to apologize to their friends. "But I wanted a perfect family Christmas," Shrek said. "That was our family," Fiona exclaimed as she stomped off with the babies. Shrek thought about it and realized she was right. Besides, maybe perfect was overrated. He caught up with Fiona and their friends and apologized. "It would mean a lot to me if you all would come back," he said. "What do you say?" Soon the Christmas party was back in full swing. This time, Shrek even got to tell his own version of the night before Christmas, and it was perfect. The night before Christmas, Shrek style. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and not a swamp rat did creep, as Mother and Babe played kazoo in their sleep. Now the sight of the house would make any orc droop. 'Twas a sickling sweet as unicorn poop. Yet who was arriving to help this lost cause? The foul, the vile, the handsome Orc Claus. He looked all around and scratched at his beard and said, "This place is worse than I thought, feared." So he revved up his belly and screwed up his face and let loose a belch and transformed the place. With a gleam in his eye and work here was done, and then to the babies he gave one by one a festering bottle of stinky swamp juice, and for Mommy a kiss. and a good Christmas goose. Then digging a finger inside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Smelly Christmas to all, and to all a gross night." I, for one, appreciate the finer holiday decorating arts. Maybe just not on me. Oh, I think that's the next story. The end. Stop it. I don't think it stops with the hand. It only starts.
You know I can hear you.